I saw the video of the woman who was attacked by a Cane Corso. I feel so badly for her. She has a bite on her arm. I have a Cane Corso named Romeo. I know why this woman is freaked out. Understandably so. Cane Corso's PSI, which means bite force, is 700. A pit bull is between like 235, 250. A lion's PSI is 650. Cane Corso is 700. So a Cane Corso's PSI bite force is stronger than a lion's. No joke. So a little history, Cane Corso is descended from the Roman war dog, also known as the Canis pugnax, which actually translates to the bodyguard dog in Italian. Cane Corsos are known to be protective, loyal, they love family, iffy around strangers, but if they are socialized and trained properly, they can do fine with strangers. Highly intelligent dogs, and they can be trained quite easily. At 9 weeks old, he knew how to sit, stand, lay down, stay. His commands are in German. Romeo is 4 years old and he's 150 pounds. He is on the bigger side. So when he stands up, he's as tall as me and I'm 6 feet tall. Couldn't be more sweet and loving. With that being said, a Cane Corso is not for a first-time owner. A Cane Corso needs to be trained early and socialized. My trainer trained me. I think that's the key. You are the one that needs to be trained in order to train your dog. I'm his person. He listens to me. He's 150 pounds. He could pull me down. He weighs more than I do. He could rip my arm off if he wanted to, but he doesn't because I'm his mom. He knows better. He knows better. I don't have to use a prong collar. I don't have to use the zap. I don't have to use any of that because he was properly trained. He's growled before, sure, but not in a mean way, in a way of like, I'm annoyed and I want you to leave me alone. But even then I said, don't talk to me like that. And he knew. He is like a pack leader for my kids. My kids love him. They can lay all over him. They can play with him. He is so, so gentle with the kids. They are family dogs. They are not for a first-time dog owner because when they get big, they are hard to control and people can't handle it. And unfortunately, this is why you see so many Cane Corsos in shelters and in rescues. With this breed, it's imperative that they are socialized and trained. And a lot of the dogs that end up in the shelter are neither of those, and they can be aggressive. Looking for a Corso, you need to be an experienced dog owner. Of course, you get very irresponsible owners out there who train these dogs to be fighters. They think it's cool to put these heavy ass chains on their neck, and that is completely unnecessary and an absolute eye roll. If you're afraid, they can sense it and they're gonna walk all over you, quite literally. And I'm telling you, when Romeo steps on my foot, I ain't moving because the boy is heavy. Romeo is very loving, he's very sweet, but I do not play the radio when it comes to him. He knows that he better not act out. And I mean by that, I mean that his leash will be pulled up to where he feels a little uncomfortable. And you can like that or not like that, but it's better than putting a prong collar on him, shocking him, a lot of other things that really awful people do to their animals. From the story of the woman, apparently the owners had to give the dogs anti-anxiety medication before the photo shoot. So that right there is a red flag. I feel like if you have to give a large animal anti-anxiety medication because you have people coming to your home, Cane Corso, when it is on, you are not going to stop it. And who is going to end up being hurt from that? The person that is biting, and then ultimately the dog, because most likely it will get put down. Dogs also tend to be a little more irate when they are put on meds. Hearing the story of this attack on this poor woman is so heartbreaking for the woman, for the family who owns the dog, and for the dog. Obviously, something set that dog off. Regardless, the dog should not be biting. At the end of the day, you never know what an animal is going to do because they are an animal. The hair on their back is standing up. If they're looking at you straight in your, the dog giving you a warning. You have to learn to read your dog's cues when they don't want to be kissed or loved or hugged. If they're pulling away, they don't want it. Cane Corsos are beautiful and they're majestic. And people see these beautiful dogs and they think, oh, I want that. Until the dog gets bigger than them. They're beautiful family dogs. They're wonderful guard dogs. Nobody's getting in this house because Romeo is going to make sure of that. That being said, he is a big, strong dog. And if he doesn't like someone, that's going to be on me. I have to be the responsible owner. I don't let just anybody come up and pet Romeo. When I'm out walking, can I pet your dog? No. You can't. It's like somebody asking my husband, can I pet your wife? What do you think he's going to say? Guess what's going to happen? If he doesn't like you and he bites you, who's going to get in trouble? Me and Romeo. And I ain't doing that because you're not worth it. Do your research. If you can't give them the full amount of attention, the Cane Corso is not going to be for you. My take on the Cane Corso is I love them. I have the best one out there, I think.
Sweet boy.